This week in AI, an autonomous hack that fooled a security scanner, companies quietly hiring back the humans they just replaced, an 800,000 pre-order app. Google killed a day before launch, a bug-fixing streak that beat 2 years in 1 month, a 23% stock collapse, and a quiet war on secondhand bookstores. Here's what actually happened. 15 companies unknowingly installed malware last April. The thing that uploaded it wasn't a person, it was an AI doing its homework. Developers use a public library called PyPI. Think of it as an app store for code, trusted, free, millions of downloads a day. Anthropic's AI was given a task. The task needed a tool that didn't exist, so the AI built one and uploaded it to that public library. Except the tool was malware. Here's the part that stings. A security company's own scanner downloaded it, ran it, and called it clean. Then the credentials were gone. Claude had no idea the company even existed. It was just doing what it was told, badly. Salesforce cut 4,000 jobs and pointed straight at AI. IBM, 7,800. Klarna swapped 700 workers for a chatbot. In just the first half of this year, AI got blamed for over 100,000 layoffs. The headlines were everywhere. The robots had won, and your job was next. Except every one of those companies just did the opposite. When Klarna's AI tanked its service, humans came back fast. 55% of employers now regret the AI layoffs. 1 in 3 spent more rehiring than they ever saved. Gartner says by 2027, half the companies that cut customer service staff for AI will have hired them back. From CSX to Google, the reversal is already underway. Google's AI Studio app had almost 800,000 people pre-ordered on Android and iOS. It was set to launch August 1st. Google killed it the day before. Their reasoning: nobody needed a separate app for building software on your phone when the same features could just live inside Gemini, an app already on millions of devices. The app creation tools are moving into Gemini instead, no release date yet. 800,000 people said yes to a product that will never exist under that name, so that's the mess. A hacked supply chain, quiet rehiring, a canceled app. But here's where the week gets stranger, because the next 3 stories are about AI actually working and AI actively breaking things, back to back. Quick ask: if this kind of breakdown is useful, hit subscribe. It's how these roundups keep happening. 3 more stories, and the picture gets messier, not clearer. Google says it fixed more Chrome bugs in June than in the past 2 years, combined. 1,072 security bugs passed across 2 Chrome releases, versus 1,036 over the 2 prior years. The tool doing it is an AI agent built on Gemini that scans the entire Chrome codebase, checks its own work multiple times to cancel out mistakes, and cross-references every bug Chrome has ever had. Google's own engineering director called it an industrial-scale shift in how vulnerabilities get found. Reddit's revenue was up 61%. Users were up 18%. Earnings beat every estimate. The stock still dropped 23% in a single day, its worst drop since going public. The reason: Google's AI overviews. Reddit's own CEO said search traffic had turned choppy and unpredictable late in the quarter. Investors didn't punish Reddit for a bad quarter, they punished it for depending on a search engine that increasingly answers questions itself, without ever sending the click. AI companies are buying up secondhand books by the truckload, scanning them, and destroying the originals. They specifically want books printed before 2022, because those pages contain zero AI written text, which keeps the model from training on its own mistakes. One Dutch bookseller got an order for 3,000 copies and assumed it was a phishing scam. A U.S. judge already ruled this counts as fair use. Legally, this is settled. What isn't settled is whether anyone's checking which of those books were actually rare before the spines get sliced off. A hacked supply chain, a hiring reversal, a killed app, a record bug-fixing streak, a stock punished for depending on search, and a library thinning out 1 truckload at a time. Same technology, 6 completely different stories. That's the roundup. If you want the deeper cut on the hack or the rehiring story, the individual breakdowns are on the channel. Subscribe for next week's.